All right, here we go. It is Monday, August 12th. God, already the month is flying by. Little Monday recap in the market. See what went on, exactly went on here. All right, look at that PSIG, PS International Group, newer IPO. I usually put my Fibonacci retracement. I do it from 100 up. So you put it down here. See, we're crossing the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement level. And on these new IPOs, a lot of times they'll just pop or drop right away. This was a fade. You draw your lines right down here. This is a crossover, went sideways. That's a good sign. And you just start to move. So $1 roll, 225. It's like a classic $1 roll. 5 minute today. Look at your move right up from 5 a.m. This is a strong line, this climbing Mount Everest, I call it. Now you draw your line right down from here. You get as close as possible. This is a short the whole way down. And then you had right over this 150 line. Today's open, excuse me, was right below. You go all the way up to 275. So it's a great long there. Pretty strong, quick. And then you're fading down here to two after that, a little below, like 182. Then it chopped around. A lot of times after the morning pre-market or maybe a big move, maybe another little move, then it just fades out a lot of time. You'll see that a lot. So tomorrow on this, yeah, this could keep going. That's a big candle though, so you're not sure if they'll put an inside day in there. RVNC, 86%. That's nothing. Just popped up. LASE, 34%. You know, right from the open pre-market, 325, destroy your line. This thing went straight up. Every little dip was bought. Destroy your little line there. Lines. This clearly went to 425. And this was actually a great swing. You know, this was, let's see, April after that exhaustion candle. When you see a full candle is exhaustion candle, you're going down, going down. So basically here, two, green candle. Okay, what's it gonna do? Is it gonna be red? Nope. Green, that's a strong move. Two, keep going. There's a fake out ways from the EMAs, and it just kept going. So this is absolutely strong move long from the bottom here. You know, anytime stochastics is this low, it's better chance to buy than of course up higher, but not always. But when you have these moves down here and it's that low, look what happened. It took off. So this is on a major run. See if it can stay over four, which it did after hours. That's pretty good. All right, PSNL, 36%. So 325 line is forming like sort of like a mountaintop up here. Just kept going all day. 450, pretty clean move. You can see a lot of chop from July 22nd. Look at that back and forth, and finally just broke out again. CING, not much little, not much volume here. See 10,000, 4,000. Forget that one. Guts. What stock has guts? Let me let me put this down here. All right, so this is another newer IPO. Let me draw my lines in this one. Draw it tight as possible here. So, came down here, trend line, pretty much hit in May, down again. Now, I'd like this waterfall action, this drop. That's like, it's at 10 red candles in a row. First green could be something up for a move higher, maybe plus 253 here. Draw your line down here. So you can clearly see now you have a lower trend line. Put it down here. All right, lower trend line, higher trend line. And that's why in these lines here, it's in this back and forth move. Either it's going to go break down or you have a breakout. So that's why you put the lines there to know where you're at on these charts. So look for maybe move 253. Eventually, that's a strong candle on guts. What else we got here? CNTM. It could have just floated up over $1 all day to like 160. What else we got here? There's a fader. AIMD. Not great action today for penny stocks. Penny stocks have not been that great for a while now. You're getting better action, Nvidia, ETFs. This is the volatilities. The market's so volatile right now. There's always moves in penny stocks, but it's just a matter of what you're playing and everything. All right, getting down the list here. What else? Anything? Yeah, nothing great. All right, so let's look at the market. All right, the SPY today, so you can see it was climbing up from yesterday, then a big drop here at the open, 534.50, went all the way to 531. Look at this, down, up, back down, then you sort of faded. So it was a wild day. Now you have a new trend line. I put this trend line goes back to February, April, right across. Now we have a low in August. Now the move here, a lot of people I'm seeing on X, is this, bear flag? Possibly. It's coming up nicely here. You have to push off this bottom, which was 510.27. We're at 533. Is this going to go to 540 and stall? I think it's possible. Maybe something if Iran attacks or something and oil spikes, we might get a little drop here. We'll see how that plays out. Yeah, the weekly's still going down. You've crossed below 50. That's the first time since November. Actually, no, because November was going up. You actually say now it was September, October. So this is, straight down line, which tells me it's still bearish. I can see this easily retesting the low here. So conflicting signals. The weekly's still going down pretty strong. It's not even turning yet. Monthly, crossing below that 90, 88.72. So futures right now, plus 38.21, pretty flat. Oil 79.62. And gold's 25.04. Gold's at 2,500. All right, so that's where we're on SPY. See the NASDAQ. Actually, NDX. Let's look at NDX. I haven't done that well. NDX, NASDAQ 100. Got to change my lines here on this. Back here. Let's go back here. All right, so you have a broadening wedge. Look how tight it was up here. Then you have a low line. It's expanding. Your high line's expanding. It means a lot of volatility in between. Draw my circle right here, because that's a legitimate up move. You move now 1,000 points. Yes, this looks like it's forming a wedge here, a rising wedge, but it still has room to run on here. That's the issue. I don't know if it's going to turn right away unless I said something like Iran attacks overnight or something. This could drop. You're running in the EMA, so it'll be interesting if we just go through that or it takes a pause. Weekly chart, still curving down 33.68. You're below the EMAs here, so see if it gets knocked down 18.7, 19,000. We'll see if that happens. And this is the lowest drop now too since October, not October, August, September, October. Monthly, you're starting to climb down 80, 95. Dow Jones, a little bit different of a chart here. See the expanding line high, the low line. Your low line right here too is 35,000. Even tighter line now, channel here. This slow grind up here, and here's your low line. Everything's going up slightly. Of course, the big drop. Now we're climbing up again. This looks like another one, like a wedge. Draw your lines right here. You have a rising wedge. On this move too, see the mountaintop? You have a mountaintop up here. Stochastics, 95.88. Then look, a lower one, lower. I think this will turn over and go back down. You draw your line, just draw it here like that. See, it's got to break above that. It's just straddling it. It could be a breakout too. It's possible, but it's still going down here on the weekly stochastics. Monthly could be a little bit top here. On the monthly, you have 97.40. Look at the last one too. That was 2023 to the left. We could be making a head and shoulders left, center, right, and then this goes down. It's possible. Now, the Dow Jones is telling me too, this is a major rising wedge. Going back, you could say since like 21, 22. And then look at your low. The cough low 2022 low, 23. Draw the line right here, and it's forming called a rising wedge. See the space? It's getting smaller and smaller. That means it's running out of room, and eventually let's go down. That's what I could see. Now we have, what are we in August now? So September, October, November, December, we get the election. A lot of things coming here. September is usually not a great time for the market. October, yeah, you've had crashes in October before. It's not, I don't think, the best month. The best months, I think, are November, December. December because of Christmas rally, bonuses on Wall Street. It's got to be one of your best months. So see what happens here. So that's the monthly. All right, let's take a look in the video. Look at the monthly NVIDIA. See, it's crossing down. It hasn't been this low since it actually was coming up in 2023. Yeah, the weekly, it's at 38.12. That's the lowest it's been now since October, November. Daily chart, still rising up there. It's almost at 48.42, so it's pretty strong. Running into the EMA, he's got knocked down a little bit to 20 EMA, the trend line. So we'll see what happens there. It's my phone. All right, so let's look at the 5-minute, what happened today. Yeah, when I left this morning, this big this wick on this candle, I think that's a misprint. But anyway, it went 106, little wedge here, went right up, or pennant, you can call it. Went all the way up to 111. And look at this, chopped around. People were trying to get long, get short, did nothing. All right, let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla's a big downtrend too. Weekly's at 33.18. Still going down, straight down. Monthly, sort of caught in between. Look at monthly on Tesla. Yeah, the peak on this was 414.49, and we went down. Big bounce. We have a new trend line that was in 2023. Went above it, but looks like we're going down again. 5 minutes today was good action to trade. Yeah, at the open, a short 200, 195. Now look at this right here. There's all these circles right here. So yeah, 195 once, twice, went below it, bounced again. This is a double bottom, then it went back up. 95 again. There's 1, 2, go back up, came down, but it didn't go down again and went back up again. So a lot of trading action here, short, long, maybe a little bit short, long if you get in there, and then long again. So a lot of moves here on that double bottom. And that's what you want in volatility. You want volatility with these stocks and ETFs. Can I get rid of this? There we go. So this is the 5-minute chart too. So that's a lot of action right there. So you're talking 195 to 198. It's a nice $3 move right there. What else? AMD. It's been pretty good. AMD looks stronger than most of them. Now this looks like an ascending triangle breakout. See the low keeps getting higher, and it's trying to break above that point right here where we're at. Weekly, you have a crossover on AMD. It's very bullish. Monthly still going down though. 5-minute, a lot of chop at the open, and after that, big cross. That was a nice turn right here. And that cross was at 9:50 a.m. And look at this. From 133.50, we go up to 137.50. That's a beautiful move right there. All right, let's look at gold. Gold's been on fire. So there it is. Gold keeps going at this trend line. I haven't looked in a while. Just moved it up. So the climb from February, March, back and forth. We go higher again. Broke above 225. Here's another move, trying to go above 230. The weekly's still strong. It's been above 50 now since 2023. This 50 line. Monthly's very high up, overbought, staying 91.71. 2020, that was a high point. So it was 2016. So this is very strong right now. So my line up here. Now gold, you have a trend line going back to like 2006. You have 2018, 19. And then you have a 19, I put in like 2022. So you have a few trend lines here, 1, 2, and a closer 1, 3. So, but gold's been on a mighty tear. All right, what else do we got here? Oh, SVIX. You know, this is crazy. I talked about this to drop at 50. Look at this go all the way down. Now it's coming back up. And this has been great trading. There's been major volatility here. So 27 goes down to 26, 25. Look at this come up all the way to 28.50. You're talking about over $2 move on this, which is very good. And then it's short. Look at this. This fades. Still only a weekly on this. Yeah, the weekly is coming out. It's trying to curve like it's going to go back up eventually. There's the monthly. Monthly's fading now. It's the low as it's been. You know, this is a newer chart, but the VIX. All right, there's the wick on the VIX. Look how hot it is. Big time wicks. Came across 24.11. Remember, I called volatility like a month ago. I said something was up. Quarterly still buried down there. Monthly, weekly is crossing down. Daily chart. Now, the daily chart does look like a little falling wedge here, or some patterns. Looks like a pennant. Could be a bearish pennant or a bullish pennant, depends. Bear flag or a falling wedge, it's called. You know, it's getting tighter, so something's gonna happen. But I would favor a move up because we already broke out. I'm up. I don't think it's gonna go all the way back to 10. This volatility is gonna go to 0. It's too much going on right now. 14, 17, the 4-hour, it's at 662. 2-hour found its low, it looks like. There's the 1-hour. See the 30-minute. Sort of flattened out right here. What else? Wells Fargo. It was chopping around. It's down. Tried to bounce, but red candle today. What else here? LABU. Biotech bulls. We come down. 104 goes to 120. Trying to think what else here. Hawaiian Electric. This is a good one. So when this was just fading down, eventually green candle, another one, 11. Then they had the verdict. They knew they're gonna, you know, how much they're gonna pay out, and then this thing popped. Then it started to fade. Then there was other news. I forget what it was. I don't have the news in front of me, but draw your line here starts to fade. It was a short, and look at this going down below 50.39 right now. Oh, and stochastics. There's Bumble buried down there, 581 garbage stock. Here's the UVIX, which this will spike with volatility and coming all the way back down now. Long VIX futures. There's a daily. Where's the 4-hour? See, the 4-hour certainly, you have a crossover again. Look at this. See right here? And then your red was over white the whole time. Now white's crossing over. So we could get more volatility ahead. I think Iran's going to attack. They're going to have to attack any day now. I would assume more flare-ups from Middle East. I haven't looked at Mara in a while. What's this doing? Not much. Not much. It's going down. That's what it's doing. 5-minute chart. Another one good to short here today. 1675. Draw your line straight out. So at least you know a higher line here. Doesn't get over it. 1625. Look at this fade right here. I love these moves. See, one of my favorite moves is, you know, short or long. This starts waterfalling. Red, all red candles here. Now, when you have this, basically you're out your first screen like that or there because you've made already like $1 over $1 move. 1525, 1575, nice long. Then it sort of went chopped around. And that's what it is. Like, how do you know where things are, people always say that you don't know exactly. Like if you get in here, it's a little red waterfall and you start to green, okay, get in. Try 1550. You have a stop down here. And then all green, fresh red on this move. And then it just fades. So you get out. Small, like 25-cent move. All right, so futures are pretty flat right now. What's crypto doing? Bitcoin's at 59,756. What else? Any other stocks? Trying to think. Riot. Riot's been in a downtrend here. I gotta update my charts here. So this is a massive downtrend from like 1312 all the way down to 765. Big downtrend. What about Trump media? All right, there it is. This 25 line, it's touched on Trump media January, April, June. There's your high line, which is about 55. Had that exhaustion move up and a fade. It's trying to hug this 25 line. Monthly's going straight down. Weekly, look at the weeklies rippling down from that high. Each bounce is getting lower and lower. Destroy your line right here. So we'll see if it breaks that 25 line. All right, so that's it. Gonna recap of some stocks. A lot of penny stocks. Of course, they're always going to be in the gainers list. Nothing great today. This market isn't a penny stock market. Oh, one more. I got to check this one. GNLN. This one was 366%. This was the leader today. Pretty crazy. And here's a 5-minute. So this was at 2. There's a 4, 6, all the way to 10 pre-market. This was a beast. You got a 3-minute chart here. So look at that move up. Then it fades down to 8 for a long time. People are like, I'm giving up. It's not going long. It's not going short. Starts to grind up at 2 p.m. 10. It goes all the way to 20, like 2157. Look at it fade. Then after that, it just bottoms out that fast. That's why these penny stocks make very weird moves compared to ETFs and the normal stocks, larger cap. These will make some crazy moves. You can't really even understand it, the algorithms. That's why it's very hard to trade consistently. So who knows what this will do. It did stay above today's open. So big move on that. All right, so that's it. So, the usual big moves on ETFs, Tesla and NVIDIA getting good on volatility, AMD. And we'll see what happens tomorrow. All right, that's it. Please subscribe to Mike Cayman Trades. Smash the like button. Appreciate it. Mike Cayman Trades, Instagram, Mike J Trades on X, and TikTok, Mike Cayman Trades. We're out for now. Peace.